Mark, results confirm relegation, just not good enough today or the rest of the season?
Yeah, today it was difficult for us. I thought certainly once we'd gone into the lead, we just needed to retain that lead for a little bit longer, just so that we could get that control that we needed in our play. It was a little bit erratic today. Unfortunately, the referees played a part today. Really disappointed in the officials' display. Gabe clearly has touched the ball and knocked it away from him. If it was a foul, the ball would have run out for a corner. It didn't, because Gabe got a touch on the ball. The lad runs into Gabe. It's not one that you can give. I asked the referee if he was 100% certain, which clearly he couldn't be, but he seemed to think he was. So that really just affected us, I felt, and then we obviously conceded again. Should better courage and better belief in that second half, got back on level terms, but then the draw wasn't good enough for us today, so we had to go for it, and we just got caught on the break. But I can't criticise the guys too much today. They give everything, as they have done in recent weeks, and I thank them for that. But today it was just one step too far. We couldn't control what was going on at other grounds, so we just had to try and do what we had to do here. Unfortunately, we came up short. Yeah,
Tranmere's result means that it wouldn't have mattered if we had won, but how disappointed was it in a game that we needed to win, that we just couldn't get anything over the line?
Well, no, listen, we're away from home, and we're having to ask questions of a good team, and we have to keep on sometimes overextend ourselves, throwing bodies forward, so you're likely to get caught on the break on occasion. So you just hope on those occasions you deal with those situations really well. But a couple of times we didn't do that. So listen, I mean, we scored two good goals. George on another day could have had a hat-trick. Matty as well could have scored two or three. So we created chances once again, asked questions of a good team, but reality is, I think, situation we found ourselves in wasn't one ultimately that we could turn around. But I've got to thank the players since I've come in. I think they've been excellent in terms of what they've tried to do. They've tried to implement what we talked about, and I thank them for that. But today we just came up a little bit short, as we have done in the season.
I know it's very raw and you've only been here a couple of months, but can you put your finger on where it has gone wrong for us?
Oh, well, I've got a few ideas in that regard. Yeah, I've got my thoughts on that, but it's not the time or the place now. But yeah, it's going to be difficult for the club and everybody connected. But the key is that we bounce back very, very quickly.
You knew it would be tough when you arrived. Did you think it would be this tough?
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, we got to the last but one Saturday. I don't think anybody gave us any hope of getting that close to the end of the season and still be in with a chance of staying up. So up to a point we've affected it in a positive manner, but the ultimate aim was to clearly stay in the league, and we haven't been able to do that.
Have you spoken to the owners about whether you might stay next season? Is that something you want to do?
That's not time and place. It's certainly not today and 20 minutes after a game, so I'm sure there'll be conversations taking place soon.
And what's the final message to the fans after today's game?
Well, yeah, everybody's disappointed today. We had Grace the ball once again. I think they could see the team was really trying to at least win this game and give ourselves a fighting chance to be able to get to the last game of the season. In the end, even that opportunity was taken away from us. So we thank them once again. It's been a really hard season for everybody connected with Carlisle United, not least the fans, but they'll be there again. The love for the club is on show every time we play. So yeah, we don't take it for granted. We don't expect it. You have to earn obviously their respect. I think they've understood it was a difficult situation, and they've got behind us really, really well once again today. We've just come up a little bit short.
Thanks, man.